We cannot thank him enough for taking some time to share insights on this tragedy, what Hawaii means to him, and how we, of course, can help. Marcus, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. Appreciate the time.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. This was the deadliest wildfire in the United States in 100 years. 2,200 buildings, hundreds missing, mostly residential buildings, all been destroyed, $8 billion in damages. And it seems like they're getting close to detaining the fire. But what have you been hearing from back home, and how are you feeling over this past week?
Well, it's been tough, right? Like, words can't really even explain the devastation, what people are going through. And really, like, for all of us, Hawaii is such a small place. It's such a small community. So everyone's got family or friends that have been affected by this. And like you said, they're starting to contain it. It's getting closer kind of every day. Really appreciate the first responders and all that they've done. But yeah, it's incredibly sad, and, thoughts and prayers, and, just to them, to these families that have dealt with such great loss.
What do you want to tell the families in Hawaii? And what do you want to tell people like me who have never been to Hawaii about how special your home is and how small that community is?
It is special. And for a lot of us, the nearest landmass is 5 hours away by plane. So when you grow up there, you have a little bit of that culture community. Everybody looks out for one another. And a great example is just with this devastation, you have people that live on Oahu, who live on the Big Island, who live on Kauai, and they're taking their own personal boats and they're filling it with resources, and they're taking it, to Lahaina Harbor and just trying to help. And, when we grow up in that type of lifestyle, it hurts. It hurts when you see one of your family members struggling. And, again, like I said, I just appreciate all the love and support, the prayers. It's a long road ahead, but we have such a tight-knit community that we'll bounce back from this.
And there is some inspiration to be taken from that with everybody helping now. We're not there. A lot of people watching this, and this will be all over the internet today, and we appreciate your time. We want to know how to help. How can we?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, prayers, right? I think faithfully, spiritually, that is truly generous. And then if by financial means you want to help, Hawaii Red Cross, Malama Maui, which is also another community organization that's putting together just resources, whatever you can find, even if it's a little bit here and there. I know these families will truly appreciate it. And like I said, faith and prayers mean the world to us as well.
I know we have the QR code here for the Maui Fire Relief Fund. You guys can use your cell phones, grab that and donate. I saw Miles Garrett donated $10,000. What has it been like in that new locker room for you? Eagles locker room. Listen, I was there a couple weeks ago. I didn't see you because you were probably super busy. I saw Jalen Hurts. He's super focused. I know it's sort of business over there right now. What has the sort of interest been, the questions that are pouring in from teammates and their support of you in Hawaii?
Yeah, the support's been unbelievable. I think a lot of people are similar, right? They're just trying to understand truly the devastation. I think it's hard to really put into perspective the gravity of what's happened. Like I said, it's the nearest landmass is 5 hours away. So for us, the amount of resources aren't as readily available. And I think initially just being able to, like I said, just through prayer, through faith. And then, guys have been very, very fruitful, and just appreciate just any sort of donation. And like I said, the generosity is going to make an incredible difference. And, these guys have been really supportive and have had my back for sure.
It's prayer, it's community, it's sending our aloha, which you're seeing on the screen right now, everybody. And you are so active in the community with Motivate. That's your foundation. On September 16th, this is before all of this was going on, of course, you had planned this. It's very cool. You and your alma mater, Oregon, you're sending 1,000 local Hawaiian kids to Eugene for the Hawaii versus Oregon game. I imagine it has even more special meaning now.
It does. And I think for Motivate, the amount of support has been unbelievable, and it's been really cool. It's been 8 years now that we've done a lot of community work. We've done back to school backpacks. We've done a lot of these games where kids can go and they get a free lunch, they get T-shirts, they get to hang out, maybe meet some of the players. So for us with Motivate, obviously again with Maui, what's going on, we're just trying to find any sort of avenue, any sort of void that we can fill. And like I said before, it's through the generosity of others that Motivate is able to accomplish a lot of these things. And it's just, for us, we're just truly grateful, and we just try to share and make a difference where we can.
It's amazing what you do, and you've taken that and your mentality and your character into every locker room you've been, and now you're with the Eagles. There's some really amazing vets there, Super Bowl champions who do a lot. You have a Walter Payton Man of the Year who was there just a couple of years ago, Chris Long, who of course is now retired and moved on, but that sort of permeates that from the top down in that organization. I'm glad that you're there. I'm glad that you're bringing that. From all of your stops, and all of them are different, all of them have ups and downs, what sort of sets the Eagles apart as far as just the organization, the coaching, the quarterback room, however you want to take it?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different things. Every stop that I've been at, there's always been just a great group of guys. And that's what's been cool about me traveling all over the country. You get to meet and create relationships with people that maybe you would have never had the opportunity to do so. But here, for instance, with Philadelphia, to be here with Jalen and to be in this quarterback group, it's been a lot of fun. I'm learning. I'm hopefully being able to share some of the lessons that I've learned through my experiences with Jalen. And on top of that, like you said, there's just a bunch of great guys in the locker room that are very big picture minded. They think about the community. They think about the responsibility they have as role models. And I'm very appreciative of it. It's really cool to be a part of. And I'm looking forward just to try to make an impact wherever I can.
And then there's your coach, who's kind of crazy.
Nick's awesome. I love working with Nick.
I mean, he's kind of crazy. What do you make of him? I feel like your quarterback room is so quiet. Like, you literally might have the quietest quarterback room in the National Football League. You, Jalen, focused, and then you, like, bring in Sirianni. It's bedlam. It's insane.
It works out great because I think he kind of creates the dynamic where, he's able to communicate and we're able to kind of bounce off of him. So it's been awesome. Like I said, I think with the amount of experience that we have in that room, whether it's Tanny, our quarterback coach, who I played with, who was a former teammate of mine, Brian Johnson's had a lot of experience kind of across not only college, but the NFL. So I think being able to kind of pull all those minds together, hopefully we'll be able to put our guys in good situations and find ways to score points.
Now, you were on quarterback, last one for you. We loved you. To get an inner look at, at you. I've been in this league covering you for so long, 9 seasons, like the second time I've ever talked to you. And I think the first time you were promoting spam or something. And I was like, yeah, ask about the spam. So I never got to talk to you. So it was nice to get a little bit of a look. But I'm hearing, rumor has it, Peyton Manning's sort of struggling to find quarterbacks to want to do the thing, right? He's got Trevor Lawrence, Dak Prescott, Tua Tagovailoa, Justin Fields, Geno Smith, Jalen Hurts. Your guy in your QB room, they declined. What do you make of that?
I think at the end of the day, it is a lot of an ask. The every single day you're kind of either you're meeting with people, you're talking about your process, you're showing kind of how you go about your business. And I think at the end of the day, I think for me, at least, it wasn't a distraction, and I really appreciate that. They took the time to give us space. My wife was going through our pregnancy with our first child, and they were very respectful. And, I think a lot of people have hesitations about kind of the access. How much do you want to share? How much do you want to show of your routine? So I totally understand that. And at the same time, though, I really appreciated during that whole process for me how respectful and just how they really made it easy for us. And we really just got an opportunity to share a little bit about ourselves, but also a little bit about the process to be a quarterback in the NFL.
All right, we'll see. Joe Burrow, we'll get to see all of that. It was an amazing experience, and you're a dad now. You do so much for the community and for that team. I'm sure the Eagles happy to have you. We're excited to see what happens. So, guys, use that QR code. We're going to pop it up right here again. Help support Hawaii, okay? Please help, do what you can. As you're hearing from Marcus, it's prayers, it's thoughts, it's whatever you can. But this right here is easy. If you have 50 cents, you have 75 cents, round up to $1, whatever you can give. Go, have a great day. You did not have to take the time to do this. I know you are intensely focused on the season, but also, go tell A.J. Brown to chill out. That's your boy from way back when in Tennessee, and I keep hearing he just keeps stiff-arming people left and right. Calm down?
Oh, man, no, don't calm down. Keep getting better. That's what I love about him. He's got such a mentality to continue to get better. And
Yeah.
Thank you again for having me. Really appreciate all the love and support, everybody. Your generosity makes a difference. And Malama Maui, thank you.
Amazing. Enjoy that Super Bowl ring after this year. Hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest Up and Adams content right on YouTube.